What is up, Legends? Okay, so I had 48 hours with this character, and
助けが必要ならいつでも呼んでくださ
oh
い。
boy, eh, there's stuff I could say, but the fun that you can have with this character is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, and I don't even have the build that I want yet. I definitely like more runs under my belt, but this is what we went with for right now. And she just works like this, works crazy. And in fact, because I went with Shining Core right here, she can initiate it in the beginning round. It's going to cost me one AP, but she can automatically start with two homing lasers. And then if I ravage, she gets the one morale and the one resolve on the ravage. So, like, hello. So if anything is, if I know I'm going to get hit or something like that, I can shield and get a little bit more resolve. Like, of course, I got the extra damage on all of that. It's just crazy. I love this because this works similar to the way that Veronica's card when she gets her ballista in the front. You don't have to necessarily do this, but it's good. And on top of that, you get the exhaust too card, so this comes back twice instead of one time. So if you bring it in off of a ravage, it's going to come back again, and that goes along with your natural uh homing laser if you have that. Like I only have one, I can only get one in that run, but you can definitely double that and get more. So that ended up being really interesting. Like this setup alone wipes out stuff, like just that alone. Then I put it together with superconductive protein. Now I meant to change out of this because I'm not sure if this actually works with it being on her. Basically, but it does, it definitely works when somebody else ravages and then you just bring the stuff in again anyway and get a shield. And then on top of that, being that she can make ravaging easier, you still get that more so than anything. And then we just basically got the replica core as well. Again, I think these two I am going to change out into something else, definitely. But that's just the way that this run went. And then I always use superconductive protein now on stuff if I want to make it so every round that there's going to be if there's a high cost card in the person's deck, I'm using that like 100%. Which leads me to plasma missile. I ended up getting the dupe of that, which is super useful. And then on top of that, it does increase count, which is useful because she spams like a mofo, and then you get the tenacity damage on top of that. If the target was not ravaged, you get to activate it again. And then I have two cards that are like that. And you have Cobalt Light, which is like freaking ridiculous. I went ahead and I got the Nephilim Epiphany on it, which allows you to do that on 212 damage 4 random times the enemies. If it's one enemy, then they just all get smacked in the head with it. And then Ravage decreases the card by one cost, so you get a cost back when you use it if you break with it. And then you got the tenacity damage, extra 100%. So works really good. And then Pale Shooting Star, which is amazing. I didn't get anything on that, but it just brings in three of the homing lasers basically. So if you got the afterglow and everything else like that, the extra damage. And then I didn't necessarily want this, but because I wanted the maneuvering fire, but this is amazing as well. She does so much damage with this card. I don't know why. But on top of that, she has the weaken and the vulnerable on it. It changed into that. You don't naturally get that. It just changes into that. But that's crazy that you get both on that. You get the weaken them and then you get the vulnerable. And so what I would do if I had this out, I would literally just throw this out and then go into the home and laser spam and they would get murdered. Basically, it's funny. And then I just happened to throw this one on. This is a throwaway. It didn't necessarily have to be there, but it's useful. You know, it's a retain as an exhaust card. You know, draw one and then plus AP. So she ended up really good. My potential right now, I just haven't done this yet. I could, because obviously you get the pulse fire and everything else like this. I was working on this first. I want to finish this out first for the extra crit damage, and then I just need to get another card to get more of the crit damage, and then I need to do a few more runs to get this going as well, to get two of the pieces here. I will eventually do this as well, but that's like last. So I want to knock out these two first, and then I've already have, you know, the thing for that already. For that, so I just need, like, you just need stamina at the end of the day. So that's really all I'm waiting for on that. But for the most part, she's 60 already. Now I did not get her actual partner card. I got this card, which comes from the battle pass. So you definitely got to buy the battle pass to do this. You can't do it outside of that. But critical hit critical chance of combat cards increases to 8%, which is amazing. When assigned combat attacks result in a critical hit, +3 to critical damage, and it stacks up to 5 times. So it gets nice with her because she attacks so much. She just spams this up like it's like immediately crit damage, and then the Crimson Romance does 250 as well. It's only a 3 cost, and then it does vulnerable. Like, this is just amazing for her. I like it better. I was going to get the partner card, but it wouldn't come out, so I said F it. Like, this is just amazing. Now what I am going to do eventually is I am going to I'm gonna keep summoning depending on how much currency I get. I'm gonna see how much currency I get because I definitely want to go into actually getting her dupes. And a matter of fact, let's just do this right now. There we go. We got one already. I'll take that. Okay, that's fine. And I don't think I have any. Oh, I do. I'm just gonna do it. See what happens. Of course not. Of course not. I wanted to see if I would get any of them. So I'm not necessarily worried about this anymore. This is just whatever at this case. But I don't have a lot of these, so no, it kind of like is what it is. All right, so the reason why I'm more obviously Pale Shooting Star is going to get 50% more damage, and then the number of activatable homing lasers goes up to 5, which is crazy. And then at 2, at the start of battle, create 2 homing lasers at the start of the turn. If the homing laser is one of the cards drawn, then draw 1 card. Like, I don't even, the rest of it is just great. You get extra damage, which is amazing. Even that 4 for each homing laser moved to the hand. Sereniel gains firepower amp plus 10%. Like, brother, does she need that? Increasing basic unique and common up to 3, and then you have the last one. When the ally inflicts Ravage, Sereniel inflicts 80% damage for each segment of the Ravage target max tenacity to the what? I mean, that's all I can say is so I don't want to make this a super long type of thing, but we will go into over here, fight this. See, so we're rocking with right here. Probably not even gonna have to do anything. They'll be perfectly fine by themselves. And see, she initiated already, so she's ready to just be crazy. Smack. Why is that? Like, brother. Good night, boys. You're just about to get bullied to death. Good night. I don't think Rowley is gonna bring anybody in. Give me more of those though, brother. Don't let her rally something out. It's probably not going to though. Sucks for you. Oh, Cobalt Light is over. It's over for him. This is the cutest thing ever. What is with this lag? What happened? Look how many cards I got, dog. Look at them cards, dog. Get these cards, dog. Keeps getting hit by the proc too. Oh my goodness. Holy crap, yo. I don't even have it the way I want to have it right now. Oh, you about to get shocked. Good night. He's already dead. This is funny. Like I said, I don't even have it the way I would want it to have it, because I would want to have like a raw homing laser, like 2 more raw homing lasers. It just didn't do that, and if I had that, that would make her cycle end, because she has like a round and a half that's like a dead downtime, and I don't have my proper Mika build anymore because I made a mistake and deleted it. I was telling Zox about that. Like, I just somehow deleted that. Like, I looked at it, I was like, I don't need this, and just straight deleted the build. Like, every time I think about it, I want to be sick. Like, then I deleted that build because it was amazing. So I have to rebuild that that Mika again that you saw in previous videos. But she had like 8 epiphanies basically. I can't even believe I did that to myself. But it's what it is. So that is what we're rocking with right now. It's hilarious, yo. Like, she works so well. I don't even have her on what I want to have her on. I don't have the mythic weapon on her on the weapon. I mean, on like, yeah, the weapon. I don't have the chest piece that I want on her right now. The superconductor is what I wanted. That's what needs to be there. But everything else, I need to like work that out. So we'll get there. We'll get there, and then it's gonna be even more ridiculous than it is right now, because then she's just gonna cycle and attack forever basically. So it was like everybody was like, melee gonna get nerfed, and then they just turned around and they made premium omega melee. funny. So that's all I got for you guys in this video. It's super fun. I can't wait to actually have her like 100% like built. We almost there. We almost there, and I'm probably gonna, after this, I'm probably gonna build up Nia, because I'm actually prefer to have Nia to go combined with her, so she can follow up. Can you imagine? Can you be legendary, y'all? Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.